Alright, Liam, so here's this first swing that we got on the video today. I like how well balanced you are there. It's nice to see that ball pop up straight down the middle. Looks like you got that one off the toe just a little bit, right? Yeah. You can see it making contact, but it was close enough to the sweep. And there you see it twist in your hands a little bit. See how the club head twisted open a little bit? That's what we feel. We say, oh man, the club twisted my hands because it got on the toe a little bit. If we get on the heel, it'll kind of twist closed on us. Okay? And again, I want you to appreciate that very much like the tour players, man. On that downswing, you're almost dead on that original shaft plane line there, where your shaft started at address there, Liam. So that is fantastic, buddy. Just like we'd see over here with the tour players. Right there. And it follows that line into the ball, then it goes above line after impact. And the shaft is parallel to that plane line in there. Follow through to the top of the left shoulder, and yours, remember, is nicely parallel to it. It's just not quite through the top of your left shoulder. And in fact, this is how your arms, they're not fully extended, because here their arms are extended in front of the shoulders. That's why you don't see her left elbow off the side of her torso here. But we see yours a little bit. And then from this face-on angle, remember there's that triangle through impact with their arms extended and their shoulders are turning through real well. Like all the tour players do that. And again, you see it right in her setup. Her both arms are further well extended. And yours just had a little bit of curve in them there, Liam. And again, in so many ways, right? You're doing a lot of good things with your swing, like I showed you. But what I'd love to see is those arms get even more extended right through there. And so, when I asked you to do this drill, that triangle drill, sure enough, those arms got extended just that little bit better. Over there on the new blue on our right there. Right there. See, there's not that curve in your left arm there on the old gold that we saw. But on the new blue, those arms are extended nicely. Right there, your hands are even farther away from your shoulders because of the good extension. So that's what I want you to remember there, buddies, that good triangle turning through there beautifully with your shoulders right through the impact area. And again, you see that ball popping up in the air nicely, like you noticed. Oops, like you noticed at the start of the day. You can see that ball getting airborne nicely because you're hitting it pretty close to the sweet spot. And there you see the ball taking off over there on the green grass. All right. Again, any observations or questions at all?
This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is the 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. And then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and think we're looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life, where we know exactly what it is for the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied and think we're looking the way we want, and we can come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how everything's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.